What's up guys and welcome.
Here comes an in-your-face superstar, Fallon Henley.
The following contest is a championship tournament first-round match. Making her way to the ring from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley.
Fallon's been a huge disruptor in the women's division. For the simple...
The EST of WWE.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Before dominating here in WWE, she was a decorated collegiate athlete.
Yeah, but let's talk about some of that dominance here in WWE, Michael.
Serious implications in this contest. Winner advances in the tournament. Loser has to head back to the locker room, ousted from the event moving forward.
And then the power slam to follow.
Looking for an early pin. And she kicks out.
Maybe she knew that wasn't going to put her away, but it definitely kept her down for a beat.
Comes crashing down with a big-time splash. Face first.
Penny predicament, shoulders down. Two. Well, that was a close call.
She's got to be upset that the count went that far. Becky Lynch locks up her opponent. A little stall action. And look at it, showing off. I like it. I'm loving this. Not so much for her opponent. Stalling suplex.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
Belair held nothing back on that attack. Into the power slam. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Bianca Belair, such a dominant and athletic superstar, considered the EST of WWE for many reasons, which I imagine has to be somewhat intimidating for her opponents, right, Corey?
Absolutely. But the best thing about Belair is that the EST is also short for the cockiest, which I love, but it dovetails with her relative inexperience as an in-ring competitor, which a more experienced opponent can easily use to their advantage. Look at this somersault plunge out of the floor.
Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off. Gets put into the barricade.
That'll do it.
Fallon Henley has lost any sense of command in this one.
Belair's making a statement.
Thrown back in under the ropes. Headed to the top now.
Take off.
Splash. She might be in some trouble now.
In a tournament situation, the physical pain just keeps piling up.
It's unfortunate, but it's true. That's Bianca doing what she does best, putting in the work.
What a
Muscling up her opponent. You know what's next.
And the K.O.D.
Belair displaying power.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
Fallon Henley on the losing end of this match.
You gotta respect the determination of Bianca Belair.
She wanted this win bad, and she got it.
Pound for pound, one of the strongest superstars in the women's division.
The following contest is a championship tournament first-round match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Creed brothers from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
Nile's already proven to be an extreme...
Here comes the Pride Fighter.
And from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Oh, here's a cunning opportunist.
Careful how you speak about Sonya, Cole. She happens to have a very gifted mind for this business, both as an official.
This first-round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament. So while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
Carefully measured knee strikes.
Empty with these knee strikes.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
The 110th Street Slam.
Look at these kicks and a...
Not the hair. And grabbing the hair, too.
And Sonya Deville is firmly in command.
Yeah, Deville's executing her game plan.
German suplex released. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Close call, but not enough yet.
Oh, God, face first. She's sent flying into the corner.
Got their opponent trapped in the corner and just loading with kicks.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. And Corey, from where you're sitting, what's the path?
Sky high.
Splash! Is it enough? The cover! 2. Kick out. She still has life.
She just won't stay down.
Ivy is losing grip of this match now.
Ivy has to find a way to turn things around. From the apron.
Sidesteps.
Countered into a backbreaker.
Ivy's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, Nile getting some newly determined focus.
All the way up.
The power of a gut-wrench suplex. Goes under the ropes to get back inside. Hung across the ropes. Blows to the small of the back. And gonna follow it up with massive knee lifts. Getting back into the ring.
Man alone, forearm on point. Carefully measured knee strikes.
Still got that.
Again. Yikes.
Getting set up for something in the corner. A counter by Nile.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponents. Sonya Deville rolls through into the triangle armbar.
And looking for the triangle armbar submission.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no? Man, what a hit.
You can't take much more of this.
Inverted face lock into an elbow drop. Niles on her last breath. Inverted face lock into an elbow drop.
Sonya can be looking to end this.
Cover! 2! And that's all she wrote. Ivy Nile suffering a loss here.
This was a showcase of what Deville's capable of when that killer instinct of hers is in full effect. Let me ask you fellas a question. Is there anybody meaner than Tamina?
No way.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making her way to the ring from Pacific Islands, Tamina!
Tamina's come so close so many times to title glory in WWE for over a decade.
Finally, Tamina would experience that crowning achievement. The crowd is on their feet for the Empress of Tomorrow.
Charismatic, cunning, and commanding. A superstar in every sense of the word.
And representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
She is mysterious. She is hypnotic. She is lethal.
She is Asuka, and there is no one else like her. And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
Hammerlock applied. What's next? Oh my! Sit out, spinebuster.
Snapmare takedown.
Whoa, roundhouse kick.
Double arm lock.
Wow. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, atomic drop. Penny predicament. Kicks out.
She still has her expelling unnecessary energy with that attempt.
And the momentum's clearly against Tamina now.
And Asuka is carefully calculating every movement. Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Corey, they say that nobody's meaner than Tamina. Do you think that will play a factor in this matchup?
Absolutely, Cole. Tamina takes a sick pleasure in being mean. In fact, I think it only makes her more powerful. No reason for that to change here. Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
Into the Bulldog. Oh, for the arm bar and up. Oh.
And just efficiency and precision on display from Asuka.
But Tamina's just one move from turning this around.
She's showing signs of slowing now.
Asuka used every ounce of fury she has with that move.
And a combination offense was on display there. Got her where she wants her.
Kicked off. Oh, to the leg. Oh, my gosh. That was nasty.
Lung blower inside out.
Oh, swift takedown.
Oh, Tamina gets cut off. Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Asuka setting up.
Sliding hip attack.
And it looks like Asuka's opponent didn't see that coming. Didn't know it hit her.
She just got hit by a... There it is! The Asuka lock is applied by the Empress.
The Asuka lock is in!
Asuka lock! Asuka lock! And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Asuka!
A tough loss for Tamina. She's going to remember this one for a long while.
The Empress of Tomorrow cementing her standing.
A dominant force in the women's division.
Absolute sheer aggression.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making her way to the ring from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven!
No nonsense, no more gimmicks, just Piper Niven.
And all she wants to do is drop the competition.
That was decent, Court.
A woman who calls herself undeniable.
She certainly lived up to that moniker thus far.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
You know, Stark has had plenty of championship gold in NXT, but did not miss a step when joining the main roster and continuing her dominance on the biggest stages.
And that's because Zoe has the attitude you need to be a...
This first round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament, so while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on.
Oh, what a DDT!
Wow.
Brought down with a DDT. Shoulders down to the count. There's two!
Almost could have been a flash finish there.
Standing moonsault gets all of it.
Why not look like $1 million when hitting something that effective?
Chop block! Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. An impressive sequence from Zoe.
It's so hard to predict what Stark's going to do next.
Producing a trampling. The fatigue is setting in for her.
Yeah, and she is teetering on the edge of being eliminated from this tournament, Cole.
Left by the turnbuckles.
This competitor has such a deep arsenal, we're about to see more of it.
Springboard. Head scissor. Incredible. Zoe Stark is one of those superstars who never stops fighting. What should someone's strategy be against that kind of tenacity?
Zoe Stark has the heart of a lion.
Uh-oh, up to the second rope. Oh, avalanche arm drag. And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
Niven's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Oh, and Niven turns the tables.
She finally creates some more offense for herself.
But Piper has to push now while a window is open.
Check your face after that one. She heads out, but this one can be lost by countout. And back into the ring she goes. Wow, what a pump kick.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover.
And a short clothesline. Oh, what a knee.
She's starting to drag a little bit.
The amount of damage getting handed out here speaks to how much winning this tournament would mean to these competitors. My, oh my, what elevation.
Oh my, knee right to the back of the neck.
Zoe Stark off the rope. There's the basement knee.
Stark showing just what it means to be a powerhouse.
Impressive athleticism on display there.
Zoe setting it up.
C360 connects.
That's it. Zoe just ended things.
There's two. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Zoe Stark.
Already so many accolades for this woman, Bianca Belair.
The following contest is a championship tournament semifinals match. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
I know she's early in her WWE career, but Bianca Belair already might be considered one of the best.
And here's the thing, she's only going to get better.
You're right, Cole. It's actually kind of scary how Belair continues to keep topping herself.
Here comes Sonya Deville.
And from
It's
Sheffield,
all
New
about
Jersey,
the power, and Sonya knows how to get it.
Deville.
From the MMA world to Tough Enough to NXT to upper management, you can never count Sonya out.
Well, that MMA background you mentioned is what makes Sonya so dangerous, along with her
And of all the possible matchups in this tournament, I'd say we've got one of the best in front of us right now.
Look, I'll admit I've had my fingers crossed it would work out this way. This one has real show-stealing potential. Before the power slam.
Referee in position, and there's a kick out at one.
She's trying to drain some energy with that early cover. Belair muscling up her opponent.
Slam.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window. Pancaked by the splash.
Looking for an early pin, and she kicks out.
Early one count, just to wear her down a bit.
We know that Bianca Belair uses every moment in the ring to prove herself the EST. You can prepare physically for Bianca. How do you prepare mentally for her, Corey?
While Bianca is one amazing superstar to behold, it's that constant need to prove herself that can be her downfall. If you can frustrate Belair, she may start second-guessing herself, and then you have to capitalize on any opportunity that presents itself.
No!
Somersault plancha to the floor.
Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
And now thrown back into the ring. Bianca thinking big.
Lift off.
Deville was ready there.
She turns it right around with a counter.
Bianca's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, but Belair needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
Sonya's lost any momentum here.
Sonya keeps getting cut down.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. And she's stunned in the corner.
Was tossed. She get airline miles for that.
That offense really hitting her hard.
Yeah, a strong assault coming from Bianca.
With a glam slam.
And Belair is making a statement right there about what happened.
Bianca Belair.
KOD.
And to the line for Sonya.
For the win. 2 count. And this one is over.
I'll tell you, nobody makes an entrance quite like Asuka.
A grand entrance for a Grand Slam champion.
The following contest is a championship tournament semifinals match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
Straight out of Sin City, she is one to watch in WWE.
Yeah, a powerhouse threat in the women's division.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
I love Zoe Stark's energy and love of competition.
Well, there's no accounting for taste, but she has proven it.
And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern.
Arm trap, sit out, spine buster.
Snapmare takedown.
Oh, roundhouse kick.
Zoe moves out of the way.
Springboard misses the target.
Oh, launching into a hip attack.
Zoe Stark refuses to ever back down from a fight, but taking on anyone at any time sometimes means you're in a fight with minimal preparation.
Good point, Corey. If you're up against Stark, you need to do more homework on her than she's done on you.
Atomic drop. Ooh.
Off into the pin. She kicks out in one.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. And another just non-stop aggression. Nobody is ready for Asuka right now.
And she came into this match against Stark more prepared. That's plain to see at this point.
Zoe with the retaliation.
Stark finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
The U-turn Zoe needed in this match could have been that right there.
She's got the hammer lock. Oh my, this is just gonna get worse. No, 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 I can't watch.
Ah!
There it is.
Things not going how she'd like.
Starting to feel the hurt here. This is where a good motor comes in handy during a tournament. Soaring. Senton from the apron.
Constant pressure being kept on Zoe.
It's hard to predict what Asuka's going to do next. Her strikes are so fast, so sudden. As soon as you predict one, she's hitting you with another.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Places her right in the corner.
Back elbow. Oh, running bulldog.
Hip attack coming.
After an attack like that, I think it bears repeating. No one is ready for Asuka.
Oh, that didn't go as Asuka designed. Delivers the cross body. Cover. Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
Right on the chops.
It's hooked up. The Asuka lock.
Oh, man. There's nowhere for her to go. This may be over. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Asuka!
Zoe Stark tastes defeat.
Another moment of triumph for Asuka. The Empress of Tomorrow holding court and reigning with...
so many accolades for this woman, Bianca Belair.
The following contest will determine the championship tournament winner. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Just signature, exuberant energy.
Now, Belair is always ready for her next big moment.
And always highly motivated to be the best at everything she does. Enter the Empress.
Nobody makes an entrance quite like Asuka.
And representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
It always seems the higher the stakes, the more powerful the Empress becomes.
Asuka is always...
And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern.
Ooh, bullseye!
Placed in the corner. Wow, again, shoulder to the midsection.
Only showing off if it doesn't work.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
Watch this display of power. Kidding me.
Penny predicament, shoulders down. 2. Gets the shoulder up before 3.
She won't allow herself to be embarrassed this early on.
She's into the ring again. Bianca Belair 3 times
Into the power slam.
and shoulders are down, fending off a 2 count there.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture. Oh my
Look at
goodness.
this. From the ground up.
Power slam.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster. She still has enough energy for a simple kick out.
Oh, the knees caught him. Could be a turning point. Turning the tables. Asuka's being overwhelmed.
Belair telling Asuka the EST's got it locked. Boom! Crash landing.
Bianca Belair has been a standout since NXT, but Corey, what does Bianca need to focus on to leave here victorious against one of her biggest rivals in Asuka?
Check out this power. Military press way up there.
That was ridiculous. Ooh, she hit the corner hard.
Back with the rebound.
Oh, this is just flat-out punishment.
Wow, breathtaking standing shooting star. The EST showing the Empress she's happy to throw down. The EST hoisting her up.
Coyote! The kiss of death!
Belair might have this in the bag. Shoulders down.
And the kick out.
And from the clutches of defeat, Asuka reached deep into the caverns for that kick out.
I don't know if Belair has ever been more shocked in her career. That was not at all what she was expecting. Bianca's displaying dominance.
Let's see what Belair can do with the opportunity.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
Nice drop kick.
Asuka is looking beaten down, guys.
There is no way this can go on for much longer.
Delivers a right hand to their opponent, and this is some unique positioning. From the middle rope. No way. Pulling their opponent back in for a suplex from the second rope.
We don't often see Asuka in this position.
Rare to see Asuka in distress like this.
She wants to put an end to things here.
A cross body from the middle rope. Belair getting ready.
Up high.
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Bianca Belair with the power of the KOD.
Asuka won't come back after that.
It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
Another banger for the EST. What a victory by Bianca Belair as she conquers the Empress.
Bianca Belair. The EST of WWE.
Cole Byron's like the EST of the commentary team.
The worst?
The dumbest, the ugliest.
Hey, those are dumb examples. Watch what you say.
Before dominating here in WWE, she was a decorated collegiate athlete.
Yeah, but let's talk about some of that dominance here in WWE.
Here comes a woman with a lot of hardware to her name.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Raw Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair. And her opponent from Columbus, Ohio, the Raw Women's Champion and one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Alexa Bliss.
The Raw Women's Champion possibly taking one final look.
Get your popcorn ready and settle in, folks. We are about to witness a clash for the ages. We know for a fact the Raw Women's Championship simply brings that drive, that passion out of superstars. So this match should be no different.
Looking worse for wear in the corner now. Wow, again, shoulder to the midsection.
It's only showing off if it doesn't work.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Now the leverage in this match is in Bianca's favor.
Alexa has to find herself an opening.
Wow, hard-handed. That was all power. Taking it to the champ with incredible force. No!
Somersault plunge out of the floor.
Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
Of course, Bianca Belair enters every match adamant that she's the EST. But, Corey, I have to ask, is that simply enough for her here in this matchup?
Well, Cole, it's definitely a head start and can provide a bit of psychological warfare, but it's not all there is. In fact, Belair could stand to cut down on the cockiness and instead focus up. Don't talk about it, be about it, you know?
No way!
Oh, God, that's a bad landing.
Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor.
And now Bliss is in a compromised position.
And that's Bianca focusing up and putting aside the cockiness for a moment, getting surefire results now.
Flying. Down with force.
No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
2. She kicks out with force.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
She scores big with the counter.
Fought off with an elbow.
The EST looking to remind the world why she is the strongest. Look at the power. And a squat. Another.
Stalling suplex.
The champ not in a great place.
Yeah, as Belair's clearly working hard to soften her up.
Sit out powerbomb.
There's 2. Strong kick out at 2 from the champion.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again. Oh, just sick athleticism from the EST. And this is what the EST... The EST looking to secure the win. K.O.D. The title might change hands.
Stops the kick.
Getting sucked.
A steady charge here from Belair.
Bianca's keeping the pressure.
Bianca Belair with a KOD.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
2. We got a new champion.
Unbelievable.
Here is your winner and the new Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
And a new chapter in this title's legacy begins here.
She was totally focused on getting the gold tonight, and she... Here comes a true rising star in the game.
The following is a championship first round match. Making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 209 pounds, Ashanti, the Adonis.
A veteran of the United States Army, a college football standout. This Adonis.
I challenge you to find a more impressive young talent.
Very skilled, but also very arrogant.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
This young man is as cocky as the day is long, but he backs it up every night.
This first-round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament. So while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on. The Irish curse.
German suplex.
Hooked up and driven down.
Penny predicament.
2 count.
And he got a near fall out of it.
I really thought he was going to get his shoulder up at 1.
And sent right into the corner. Oh, just turned that around.
Pump kick on target.
Well, the advantage is turned towards Theory.
Ashanti has to exhibit some resiliency now.
And a stop to the gut, too.
And I have to wonder, Corey, what would Austin Theory's game plan be for this matchup? We know he's got a lot of raw talent, but that can't always get the job done.
Fair point, Cole, which is why Theory needs to rely on more than just said raw talent. He needs to rely on his in-ring smarts. If he can put together his brains and brawn, Theory might be unstoppable.
Ashanti finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Yeah, but Adonis needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one. DDT!
Ashanti is unable to stop any attack.
And that's Theory using his brain and brawn, proving he's more than just a pretty face with a flashy arsenal. He's a thinking man's superstar.
Dangerous spot for him to be in. He had it scouted.
Opportunity now for him to capture some momentum.
Brief sign of adrenaline there for him.
And he retaliates on Adonis. Forearm smash. Well, grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Just stomping every single part of his body. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
He got whipped into that corner. Unloading. Austin with an explosive sequence here.
Yeah, Theory's proving hard to keep up with.
Elbow drop. What are we going to see from Theory?
And his eyes are piercing through the opposition now.
From the top, drop kick, missile style.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Austin Theory hoisting him up.
Brainbuster to the knee.
Theory showing what it looks like to be on top of the world and on top.
And Theory, a towel down.
Can Theory put it away here?
2. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Austin Theory.
The real Apollo Crews is here.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making his way to the ring from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Made a return to NXT.
A brash high flyer who can do it all.
Except shut up about it.
And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller has no respect for tradition.
This first round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament. So while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on.
Uh-oh. Harlem side kick. Penny predicament, and bypasses the pinfall.
Premature to try to end things now.
Jumping neckbreaker. Ouch. Devastating flourish from Waller there.
Waller is determined right now.
Sent into the corner.
What a collision. Big boot. Those bright ambitions of Apollo Crews got sidelined for a moment by that attack.
He's reeling, slowly getting up.
Look out! Suicide dive to the outside.
Cole does it better. That is tossing your own body around without a care.
Taking no account for their own well-being.
Waller loves the cameras, Corey. Do you think that desire for attention could benefit him in a way?
Yes and no. It's true he loves attention, but Waller needs to focus. Once he gets the cameras on him, it's important not to get lost in that adulation. Give him a show, but don't forget your main objective is to win.
Unleashed might and force.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Metal rope forearm on point.
Mistake made.
Look out. Diving clothesline.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. And Apollo Crews reverses it. He turns it around. Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
And a vicious kick to the arm.
Crews' resolve might be wavering here.
Waller showing tremendous focus. He's giving us a show, but he is dialed into getting the win.
Oh, what a driver. He's able to fend off the attack. Showcase of ability from Crews on that one.
Grayson Waller rolling thunder stunner.
Exclamation delivered by Grayson. 2 count.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Grayson
Prepare to be hit hard. The mastermind behind Gallus is here.
Joe Coffey's ready to make WWE his kingdom.
The following is a championship first round match. Making his way to the ring, representing Gallus from Glasgow, Scotland. Weighing in at 248 pounds, Joe Coffey.
Joe Coffey's been the leader of Gallus and a force to be.
You are looking at the future of the Bloodline.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa is a single-minded and unfeeling destroyer inside the ring.
Or outside the ring, for that matter. Solo doesn't care where the fight starts. He'll just make sure he's the one to finish it. Time for the enforcer to make the Bloodline proud. This first round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament, so while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on.
Down, what a gourd buster.
Striking with a knee.
And what a burning lariat.
Looking for an early pin. Only a 2 count.
For a match that's only just begun, that was a close count.
He's looking completely lost as he finds his footing. On the apron. What?
An unrelenting assault being brought to Joe Coffey.
This can't be how Joe envisioned tonight going.
Delivered into the barricade.
First into the barricade. Joe looking unfocused after that blow.
Yeah, watching Solo aggressively work the opposition.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
He's been placed in the corner now. And Joe holding him at bay.
Joe Coffey's pushing back now.
Prime opportunity now for Joe to get some separation and gather himself.
A massive springboard right on the money. We might have already had a fall if...
And he could have had a 3 count in hand. I've got to question this decision.
Solo
trying to put this thing away.
Shoulders down, rolled up.
Not even a 1 count there.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy. And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch. Oh, headbutt.
He is just reeling from that offense.
In a tournament situation, the physical pain from the top.
Diving headbutt. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Solo continues to maintain the advantage.
And that's the Street Champ's power game proving as fruitful as ever. Solo looking to just dominate now. Solo Sikoa showing just how dangerous he can be.
Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike.
Joe Coffey on his last breath.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa stands victorious here tonight.
Honestly, this loss may have only made Joe Coffey even more dangerous. He's going to be on the warpath now.